Cancers, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee, so this is going to be for April 10th through the 20th. Keep in mind that this is general, so that means not all messages are going to resonate. And if you'd like something tailored specifically for you, the information for that is in the description box below. So this is for all Cancer placements. The roles could be reversed and the gender of the cards don't matter. Let's see what you guys have coming up. Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands, the World card, Two of Wands, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. Okay, so there's a final decision that's being made about someone that was being in and out of your life. This Page of Wands is someone who is creative, they're outgoing, they could be an extrovert. It's just someone that likes to be hands-on. Could also be someone who's sexually promiscuous with the Page of Wands. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but this is just someone that's not quite at the maturity level that you're in. This was an individual that was brought into your life, a karmic. So it's a person that was meant to teach you major lessons in your life, but that relationship was not meant to last for long. So what happens when we hold on to karmic relationships past their expiration date is it tends to be like negatively impact you, just because it's like you both have served each other all the lessons that you were supposed to learn, and now you're supposed to move towards the next phase of your life, which is what's starting right now, but someone's resistant to let go. This Page of Wands could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, or just someone that has heavy fire placements in their chart. This person was selfish. They put their own needs first and foremost. They didn't care about how what they did was affecting you. They came when they needed something, possibly sex, supply, and they took you for granted, because with the Seven of Wands, it's like this person always had a guard up with you. They were never truly as invested as you were, and it's like you had to defend and protect yourself against this individual. But with the World card, it's like that cycle has now ended. You don't have to still relive whatever this Page of Wands puts you through. So rumination could be something that you struggle with. Rumination is kind of just rethinking, sometimes even obsessively thinking about something that occurred that may have, caused you trauma. Because the Hermit is you being isolated and going within. The only time you go within is usually when you have something triggering this Hermit energy to come out, because it's almost like you were searching for an answer. You could not see things clearly, so you went within in order to get answers from not only your intuition but from your guides as well. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. I already said that. But with the Two of Wands, it's like you have decided to take a different path away from this Page of Wands, but they're still not done with you. So as you're trying to close out this cycle and start a new phase of your life, they're resisting that, but they're going to receive some sort of karma. Changes are going to happen regardless of what this page tries to do in your life. They could want to come in and still tempt you towards them, or maybe they truly loved you. They just didn't know how to love you properly. Sometimes that's a thing. With Judgment being here, there's a final decision that has to be made about a family unit. Maybe this is something that's affecting a multitude of people, up to 7. But with the Hermit, by you retreating yourself and keeping away from this person, even if you're around them, just drawing your energy back to yourself, it's going to really help you see things from a true perspective. Because someone here was wearing rose-colored glasses where you were kind of smoothing past the red flags that you would see, and every time this person, would mistreat you or disregard you, you'd bring up some excuses as to why they're behaving this way. So this is a chance for you to heal not only yourself, but to also have tougher boundaries where you won't allow anyone to just treat you like you're a revolving door or a doormat. This is like a continuation of the last Cancer reading from what I remember, so you might want to see that. With Judgment, if there was someone that caused you heartbreak and pain that was involved with this Page of Wands, so they're already getting their own karma here. Their karma is that they're going to be blocked off from new opportunities that are meant for them just because of how they treated you. It was so severe to the point where it made you feel completely isolated and alone. With the Wheel of Fortune, this may have been a man or woman that chose someone else over you, or they made you feel like you were in competition with other people. And if this was a family unit where this Page of Wands was reckless and, gambled their family for something that was not even worth it from what I'm seeing, just a good time, or just for being selfish, they're not only going to lose that family, but they're going to be chasing after something that's not even going to fulfill them. Because if you see this Page of Wands, he's focused on the wand, which is passion, it's drive, it's intimacy, chemistry. So anything that makes this person feel good temporarily, that's what they're going to be chasing after, rather than healing themselves and finding true fulfillment from within. So they're going to be chasing after something that technically doesn't even exist. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. Okay, this is for Cancers, the 10th to the 20th. Why is the Page of Wands here? Because this Page of Wands wants to communicate. They're still spying on you, keeping their eye on you. Even if this is someone that, you know, you've let go of, they haven't let go of you. And that's the problem with the Four of Pentacles. You're trying to let go of this toxic person that you were bound to. It doesn't even have to be a love interest. It could be a friend that you had a close connection to. There's some sort of addiction or obsession that's in the energy between the both of you. So if you're not obsessed with this person where you're having a hard time getting them out of your thoughts, it's vice versa. They're obsessed with you and they're constantly thinking about you, which in turn is making you think of them, just because you do have that telepathic connection. And with the Ace of Wands, there's a lack of passion here. Someone didn't want to invest in the relationship anymore because they had unfinished business elsewhere. The World card is here in reverse, right on top of the World. So one person is trying to close out the cycle, the other person is resisting it. Which means with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, there was a lack of commitment here, a lack of a new beginning also. And it's mostly because of whoever was the immature person in this equation. It could have been you, or it could have been the individual you were dealing with. It's like two people were not on the same page. One person wanted one thing, like a commitment. The other one wanted to continue playing the field while having a person on the side. And these were the secrets that were revealed, because the High Priestess in reverse is someone not listening to their intuition, which is what brought on the karma with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Three of Cups here in reverse, someone did not want to commit all along. They wanted to just kind of go out there, have a good time. But because they knew that you wanted more, or that you deserved a commitment, they decided to be selfish and not let you go, which would have been the right decision, and instead try to string you along. So this could have been a man that pretended to want a family, pretended to want to be in marriage, when the whole time all he wanted to do was just keep you strung along and waiting. So this could be someone who breadcrumbed you. They constantly kept you in conflict in your mind, in your head. You never knew what was going on in the relationship. You never had a sense of security. And the Hermit was here because that's why you had to go within to get those answers for yourself, because this Page of Wands, they thrived in you being in disillusioned energy, where you can't tell left from right. You can't tell if I'm going to be in a relationship with this person. Are we going to have a future? Are we just doing this temporarily? Their power was them keeping you stuck and confused. So by you going within and finding the answer yourself, you essentially released yourself from this karmic cycle, because you kept trying to get something from someone that was not capable of giving it to you, but they couldn't be honest with you, because that's what, you know, takes the power away. It's this Page of Wands, it's very maniacal. Like, they're intelligent, but they use their intelligence in a way where it harms other people. Because with the Nine of Wands, it seems like the feminine energy, it doesn't just have to be the female, but whoever was more emotional, more loving, more caring, compassionate in this relationship is the one that ended up being wounded, because they essentially, you or the person that you were connected to was pouring constant love and energy into an empty well. There's nothing that you could have done to fill this person up, or to make them feel fulfilled, or to make them feel happy with who you were. So that probably brought up some self-worth issues, but you're now carrying yourself back up with the Prince of this. You are now grounded and stable once again, because dealing with someone in this energy of being wishy-washy, inconsistent, not knowing what they want, and having children with them, you know, that would bring some chaos, I could imagine. So let me see. Additional messages for Cancers. What do you need to know? Additional messages for Cancers. Judgment. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there was pain and heartbreak and sorrow in this relationship or connection, but now it's in reverse. So now you've healed and you've made a final decision to leave behind anything that deceives you. Lying, trickery, cheating, deception, not being upfront, keeping feelings to yourself. That's what you're trying to leave behind, but this person doesn't want to let you go. They're going to want to try to come in and communicate, and yeah, Knight of Wands energy. Look, okay, so this person, yes, they've elevated a bit. So they went from being childish to being a teenager. I guess that's a step up, but depending on how long you've been dealing with this Page of Wands energy, if you've been dealing with them for 6, 7, 8 years and the most that they have ascended is from a child to a teenager, then I can understand, you know, time's up, you making a final decision that you want to move to something new or just leave this person behind in general, because there was a lack of equal give and take, and this person's going to be coming in trying to communicate about how they want to try to start things over, how they're really passionate, they want to truly commit with the Hierophant. If this was a man or female that didn't want to commit before, all of a sudden now they do. But your discernment comes in to try to figure out, is this person being true, or are they just trying to trick you and string you along? Because there is some elevation that has occurred. I just don't feel like it's enough for what you deserve. And if this person already breadcrumbed you in the past, what's to keep them from doing that now? And that's something that you have to consider, because with the Five of Swords in reverse, this person stabbed you in the back. Look, Page of Wands. I literally cannot make this up, right underneath the deck. They stabbed you in the back. This came out in reverse, though. So they're acknowledging what they've done to you and, you know, the heartbreak and the pain, the self-sabotaging that this person did, but they are still carrying some sort of bait. So this person could be trying to bait you so that they can have their wish fulfillment, especially during tax season. I can understand why certain people would want to come back because, you know, for money and financial reasons. So don't let yourself be one of those people that's tricked, because someone here is going to get tricked, but I can't tell you individually who's going to be the one to have, you know, a genuine relationship and who's going to be tricked, because I can't read individually. It's just a collective energy. But as the Page of Pentacles is here, you have the key. So the key is within yourself. This is where your intuition and that Hermit energy comes to play. You have to go within and use your discernment and figure out, did this person truly change? Are they being serious about wanting to commit to me, or just wanting to commit to the connection that we have together? Or are they simply just baiting me so that they can get their wishes fulfillment, and then they're going to flee as quick as they come in? And that's where, you know, discernment comes into play. So let me see if I can get you some additional messages on this. Trust. Okay, so trust your own intuition. Within the next few months, there's going to be a shift in your life. Anything major, from like new relationship, new car, new home, abundance. Exactly. Abundance is coming in. So if you're waiting on something, if there was some sort of wish or question that you had, the answer is yes. And everything will happen in perfect divine timing. So it's important that you trust. You go within, you meditate, you ruminate, and you figure out, is this someone that I want to accept back into my life? Is this a situation I can see being resurrected, or do I want to continue moving forward towards something new? And that's the end of your reading. Bye.